I think we're live. All right, got to make sure. I am not at home, obviously. Happy Sunday, everybody. Anyway, let's start off there. Happy December, whatever day it is, 13th, I think. Happy Sunday to everybody. Obviously, I'm not at home. I'm at the shop working on a video, and want to make sure that everything's working okay. So if somebody could please throw me a thumbs up or a comment, just let me know that everything's okay. Somebody's already talking about the Packers. I haven't even looked at the football scores yet. Mark Pearson, okay, sounds good. Good, okay, we're good. All right, cool. Guys, I haven't even looked at the football scores yet. I was afraid to. All right, there we go. Jim, cool. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Cliff French, good. All right. All right, so yeah, I'm at the shop. I am working on a video from the shop tonight. I'm actually putting together a 10-color lead core that I'm going to be doing a giveaway for here in just a few days. Not sure what day I'm going to do that just yet, but it's coming up. I'm going to be doing, there's my sister. Oh, we got all sorts of people tuning in now. Matt, Jason Wilkerson, good to see everybody. Yeah, but yeah, I'm putting together a 10-color right now on a Akuma 55L. It's sitting right over there on the spooling machine. That's going to go in the giveaway. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. I always confuse myself. Dakota Joe, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Joe. Joe Blanks, how's your channel going, dude? I'm trying to give you a little bit of shout out here and there. Are you getting more people? If you guys don't know, Dakota Joe has a channel on his own. He's doing a giveaway over on that channel. I gave a little bit of a toot on that last week, just so people knew about it. And he's giving away some nice Dreamweaver packages over there. If you got a second, just hop over there and take a look. But anyway, yeah, this giveaway I'm doing. First off, yeah, the charter giveaway is a good deal. We're going to be doing that charter giveaway on January 1st, 2021. That's going to be the charter giveaway. So if you follow us or support us on Patreon, you're in that charter giveaway. There's a certain amount that you have to meet. It's $3 a month or a $30 one-time donation. You're into that charter giveaway. But I'm going to draw that here on January 1st. You know, I should just do a separate video explaining all the rules on that. I'll probably do that. But then I'd like to do also separate smaller giveaways for everybody, for anybody that supports us on Patreon, even for like $1, I don't care. You're into these giveaways. So this giveaway, I've been thinking about this, how I want to do this, what I want to do for it. And I think I'm going to actually split it up into 2 giveaways. Yeah, I think it's going to be 2. The first one's going to be a Big Lake giveaway. And the Big Lake giveaway is going to be, I know it's going to have a 10-color lead core in there, rod and reel combo, 10-color. It's going to have some spin doctors, some meat rigs, some flies, a really nice bead pack from Purple Taco. Speaking of Purple Taco, Leroy Dowding just jumps in. Oh, hey, everybody that supported Purple Taco Fly Supply on their Black Friday sale, Leroy wanted me to tell everybody thank you so much. You guys are outstanding. All of you guys and gals that jumped on there and took advantage of that. He just wanted to express his gratitude. So that's from Lee and Deb there at Purple Taco. He says thank you to everyone very much. Anyway, back to the giveaway. One of them is going to be a Big Lake package. Like I said, it's going to be a 10-color rod and reel package. It's going to be, I'm going to throw in a charter t-shirt. I'm going to throw in some meat rigs, some spin doctors, some paddles. What else am I going to do? Oh, I know. Stand by. I'm coming back. Also going to include one of these Smith's knife sharpeners. One of the, it's just like the, I have a, what is that called? It's a Ken Onion. Eversharp, I think it's what it's called. Anyway, this is a Smith's. This is a really nice little knife sharpener. It's just like that Ken Onion that I have. It comes with a bunch of different belts, I believe, and variable speeds. But anyway, that's going into the giveaway also. And also I'm going to throw in a fillet knife. And this is a C-Choice boning knife. Looks like a decent knife. I've never tried this, but we're gonna put it in the giveaway also. And then whatever else I come up with for the Big Lake section of the giveaway. Like I said, rod reel, some clothing, some lures, spin doctors, spoons, everything like that. But then I'm also going to have because ice fishing is right around the corner, I'm also going to have an ice fishing giveaway. And that's going to have, I'll show you. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what this is because I'm absolutely in love with this thing. Katrina Parker, I know who you guys are from Hillsdale County. Good to see you, man. So the ice fishing section of the giveaway is going to have one of these custom ice fishing rods. This thing is liquid smooth. I mean, liquid smooth. Can't really see it on there. I don't know what the handle's made of, but this is made by my friend Greg Golub. He hand makes these things. They're all hand carved. The reel on it is a really nice high quality reel. Got a really nice drag on it, adjustable drag on it. But just a really super nice ice fishing rod. That's going to go into the giveaway also for the ice fishing side. I think he sells these for like 100 to 150 bucks. So that is a nice, really nice, God, I want to keep this thing so bad. It is just beautiful. This is one of these things. This would be one of those things, it's an heirloom piece that that you would hand down to your kids or your grandchildren. This would be something that down the line, when you start giving your stuff all, this would be something in that capacity. That's how nice this thing is. So that's going into the ice fishing side of it. I think I'm going to throw in some really nice Stormer neoprene gloves. They're like 50 bucks for a pair of those. Some hats, some ice fishing jigs, some other, I'm not sure what else. Anyway, so how that's going to work is when I draw the winner on that thing, it's going to be two winners. The first winner is going to get to pick. He or she is going to pick either the Big Lake side, the Big Lake package, or the ice fishing package. All right? Yeah, this is for Patreon. This is for Patreon supporters only. So that first winner is going to get, he or she's got their first pick. You want the Big Lake package? It's yours. If you want the ice fishing package, it's yours. The second place winner is going to get whatever's left over. And what's left over is not going to be bad. It's going to be really good. Anyway, that's the giveaway. Give me your feedback on that. Like it, dislike it, hate it, whatever. Tell me to go jump off a cliff, whatever you want to do. Anyway, that's coming up here. I'll probably do that towards the beginning of the year as well. I wanted to do it for Christmas, but we're just getting too close to it, and I got too much stuff. Dakota Joe, love it. Jason C, big thumbs up. Thanks, guys. I'm just getting way too close to Christmas to get that all put together and have that out to everybody by Christmas. So we'll do that sometime, right around New Year's also. Jason Wilkerson, he likes it. Yeah, dude, I want to win. I want to see if I can get in there. But if you want to get into the giveaway, just go on patreon.com, type in Tangle Tackle Fishing, and you can support us on Patreon. For any amount on Patreon, you're automatically into the Patreon giveaway. My mom says that Bob says too fancy for him. I know Bob loves those old-fashioned ice fishing poles. I remember those things. Bob is my stepdad. That was my mom that was just talking, and I remember going out ice fishing with him, and it was just a rod with a cork handle on it with a couple of screws, I think, on it, and you wrap the line around the screws, and you didn't have a reel on it. It was very, very, very basic, but man, did we have a blast, and boy, could he catch fish. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I froze, man. When I was a kid, I froze. I had no tolerance to cold. Now it doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, I had no tolerance back when I was a kid. I was fidgety and everything else. I'm surprised anybody took me fishing. All right. Cool. All right, so let's talk about the fishing report real quick. Not much going on, guys. Not much I could tell you. I hope you understand why. We're in that time of the year where it's just not a whole lot going on. River reports are real sketchy. It's actually, the information on the river has been hard to get the last few days. So all I can say is if I was going out river fishing, I would be doing the same thing. I'd put some plugs out there. I'd be running double bead rigs. I'd be going to the normal holes that I'd be going to. Try to glean some information off some charter guys, maybe, if you can. I've been trying to. I just haven't been able to hook up with the guys I normally do. So, few in the white. I missed that comment. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a whole lot, like I said, on the fishing report around here. Perch fishing, I haven't heard much on. Hey, Mike Ventura, good to see you, buddy. That's my brother-in-law. I don't have much to tell you on the river. I don't have much to tell you on the piers. We got a really decent, not a hard snowstorm, but we got covered with snow the last couple of days. I don't think many people have been out on the pier. I don't think anybody's been out on the surf. I haven't seen any boats out on the lake, big lake or inland lakes. I take that back. I saw one crazy group of guys heading out in a really nice Lund a couple days ago. Actually, they were in the shop here before they were heading out. And perch still crazy in Chicago. Good to hear it, Jason. Man, that's great. So what I ask when I don't have a whole lot of information on the fishing, and you know, that's just the way it is some parts of the year. I ask everybody, hey, go in the comments. When this video is over, go in the comments. Leave some information down in those comments, because all the comments that you leave on here right now are very difficult to find down the road. If you go back on the video when it's over, once it posts to YouTube, and leave a comment, then it's just, you know, what's going on in your area. If it's perch fishing, like down in Chicago, like Jason said, you know, how it's going, where it's going, you know, what they're using, things like that. If you got good walleye fishing over by Alpena or something, hey, throw that information down there. That's what this is all about. I don't know everything, and I'll tell you that all the time. And there's no way I can get information from all over the state every single week and bring it. Hey, Jeff Martin, thanks for supporting the channel, buddy. Thank you very much. Bob Hunter just said 37 steelhead in 3 days. That's great information, Bob. Put that information, please, into a comment after this is over, so people can come back on here and, you know, what I don't know could fill up a huge room. That's where I lean on all of you people out there. Throw that information out there. Help everybody out, because somewhere down the line, I'm sure that it can be reciprocated. Somebody's going to help you out also. So really, that's all I got on the fishing report for this week. We're 12 minutes in, and it took me 12 minutes to say that I really don't have much on the fishing report this week. Yeah, give me those thumbs up for that, right? 30.5-inch walleye, breakwall at Muskegon, outstanding. Beads and chartreuse from Bob Hunter. Yeah, that's the kind of information that we need there, guys. That's great. Thank you. I've also gone onto Facebook last couple of days and subscribed to a couple Lake Michigan salmon fishing reports and some other salmon fishing places on Facebook. So if you guys are on there and you've seen me log in and whatnot, I had a bunch, I mean hundreds of really nice warm welcomes to the Facebook pages that I sub to. Man, thanks to everybody for making me feel so welcome, and just such a nice place to be. Tom Hurley saw my Facebook. Thanks, man. Yeah, everybody was just wonderful. So thank you. Thank you to everyone. All right, so that's it. What do you guys want to talk about? What else was there? How about the Lions? I haven't looked at the scores. How are the Lions doing? Did they win? Somebody break me the news. Did they win, lose, game over yet? I haven't looked. I've been at the shop here the last couple hours, so I have not. I've been like tearing the Band-Aid off slowly. I keep wanting to look, but okay, down by 7. Yeah, I keep wanting to look, but I don't want to look. 28-21 Green Bay. Okay, they're losing. All right. How much more time? Anybody know? You guys are great. I appreciate the insight on the Lions. Coming there next week, trying to go. Sweet. Great. All right, so anybody got anything they want to talk about as far as fishing related? I'm happy to sit here. And 3:43 left. Thanks, guys. 3:35 left. Any hunting in my area? Yeah, Leroy, absolutely. Tons of hunting in my area. Just not much right now. A lot of, obviously, firearms just got done here in Michigan. I heard of some decent bucks being taken around here, but nothing great. Nothing really going on as far as muzzleloader. I haven't heard very much going on. Not many people going out. John Philo, I think, just asked, how do you run plugs in the river? Well, there's a few different ways that people do it, John. The most common way that I've seen is, hey, Bill Gerlach, good to see you. The most common way I've seen run plugs in the river is just have 2 rod holders on either side of the boat. Put your plug on there, whether it be a quick fish or I'm losing my mind here, a Hottentot or a Rapala, a diver of some kind. Whatever you want to run on there, those Best Lure Company plugs run fantastic in the river. But just let some line out. I usually try to go about 30 to 40 yards back behind the boat and just let them sit in the current and just let those poles bounce in the current. Now, I usually do that. We'll put those out to the sides while we're drifting beads back for steelhead as well. You'll know when one of those plugs get hit because that steelhead's going to come shooting out of the water like a bullet. Some guys will put the plugs out and they'll only plug fish, and they'll just sit there all day long, and they'll let the lines back a little more, let the lines back a little bit more, and let them back a little bit more and cover more area. And I've seen other guys actually let the anchor line out. Mag lip and quick fish. That quick fish was I was trying to think of, Bob. Thank you so much. Mag lip's really good too. But yeah, some guys will slowly let the anchor line out so the boat drifts back about every 5-10 feet. And then another 20 minutes goes by, 5-10 feet more, just so they're covering more ground as they go back through the hole. There's many different ways to do it, and none of them's wrong. Just get out there and try it. You'll have a blast. Winter fishing on the river is just a blast. Lines now down by 10. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Open up the floodgates. Somebody pull the cork on them. They're going down the drain. You're welcome, John. Yep, you're absolutely welcome. All right. Anything else, guys? How many inches past Dipsy Diver do I run my spin doctors or paddles? I've answered that before, and I'm happy to answer it again. So my leader, you're talking about the leader from the Dipsy Diver to my rotator, spin doctor, flasher, whatever, paddle. Mine is about 18 feet for salmon fishing. And guys, I don't try to overthink this in any way. I used to actually, I used to have things measured out on my boat where I knew it was exactly this long and I would measure it off things. The way I do it now, I'm about 6 feet tall. When I am making a new leader for a Dipsy, I grab my line and I pull it out a wingspan, grab it again, pull it out a wingspan, and grab it again, pull it out a wingspan. Being 6 feet tall, or roughly there, that's roughly 18 feet. By the time I tie my knots into it, it's probably closer to 17 feet, 17 and a half, something like that. But that for me works for salmon and my big lake fishing. If I'm trout fishing, I go closer to 10 feet. So what I'll do on my trout fishing Dipsies, I'll pull it out a wingspan, then pull it out about maybe 3/4 of a wingspan. That's about where I am for my trout rigs. And that seems to work really, really, really well for me. Hope that answers your question. You're welcome. Stafford is out. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll pull it off. We'll see. I don't mind the Packers. Actually, they're like my second favorite team, right behind the Lions, because you got to have somebody out there that wins sometimes, right? Right? Don't you? I mean, do you think? All right, cool. Anybody else got anything they want to throw out there? If not, we're like 20 minutes, almost 18 minutes into this. We can get out of here. And plugs on the river. Do I need to change hook size? No, I typically leave the ones that are on there. Lee wants to know, how is my Wonder Dog doing? Man, that dog is great. The German short hair that we have, I call him Bumpus. His real name is Bandit, but I call him Bumpus. I'll get to the pro tip. No worries there, Mark. I named him Bumpus because everybody's seen Christmas Story. If you haven't, I'm surprised. Everybody, if you watch any TV this time of the year, Christmas Story comes on, and at the end of the movie, when the hounds steal the turkey, they're from the Bumpus's house. So that dog, I just started calling him Bumpus. I have no idea why, just because of that stupid, funny movie. And it actually turned out being a pretty apropos name because sometimes he's bumping into things. Anyway, he's doing good. That's a long story. It's still long, but Wonder Dog, Bumpus the Wonder Dog is doing great. My wife hoards him at home. She loves that dog. Dreamweaver still having great sales. Yeah, there's a great Dreamweaver sale going on right now. 20%, was it 20 or 25% off site-wide? I forget. Is the online store up and running yet? No, we're looking at February. To get that going. Good question. All right, so somebody wanted the pro tip. Here's your pro tip for the day. And it's a real easy one, just like last week's, but it's one that will help you out many times down the road. It has to do with knots. I'm going to give you 4 knots that you should know. 2 are for fishing and 2 are for the boat. Practice these knots. You can use these. There's hardly an occasion, if I'm tying up a new rig for a fishing line or a rod and reel, whatever, that I can't use one of these 2 knots for almost any application. One is the Palomar. Palomar is so easy to do. I mean, God, I wish I had some. I'd tie one right now if I could. I'll save that for another day. The Palomar is one of the strongest knots I've ever used. I don't think I've ever had one fail. And it's really fast, really easy to tie. So practice the Palomar knot. The second one is the uni to uni knot. You're going to need to know the uni to uni when you're putting different kind of lines together, like lead cord and mono, different applications like that. Learn those two knots. And with this video I got coming out on this 10 color, I'm going to show you both those knots in depth and detail and how easy they are. If you want to learn the third one that I highly recommend, I've heard it called the double clinch, the clinch knot. I've heard it called the trilene knot, but learn that one also. Those are three knots that you absolutely need to know for fishing. A couple boat knots that you're going to want to know. If you got your own boat, or if you're out on a boat, you want to learn to tie things up. Number one, you got to know the bowline or bowline. A lot of people call it the bowline. I've always called it the bowline. Super, super easy to tie. But man, does it come in handy when you're putting boat lines out, from the boat onto your pilings or your cleats or whatnot. Learn to tie the bowline. Another super easy knot to tie. And the second one is the clove hitch. The clove hitch is fantastic if you need to put if you need to put a fender on a pole for the dock. Clove hitch is the way to go. And both of those are super, super easy to tie, and they come apart really easy. So that's your pro tip. It's just a knot pro tip for the day. Well, those are the knots that I use almost daily when I'm out on a charter, or I'm running a charter, or first mating for somebody, or just fun fishing. There's hardly a day doesn't go by that I don't tie the Palomar several times, the double uni at least a few times, and the improved clinch or the double clinch or all those. Anyway, that's your pro tip for the week. Easy, but it will, if you practice now on those knots, I know who that is right there. 1H4X, I know that guy. He's a good guy. Anyway, how often do I retie? It depends on what you're talking about, Scott. Obviously, if we break something off, we retie. But if you're talking about just like maintenance-wise, I gave a pro tip out a while ago for my leaders. I check my leaders every single day before I go out. In the morning, that's one of the first things I do. I'll wet my fingers and I'll run my fingers down the leader line. You can feel those nicks much easier if your finger's just a little bit wet. And run it down your leader line. If I feel any nicks, abrasions, anything like that, I snip it off, tie the new one back on. I tie my leaders are always originally 15 yards long, so 45 feet. If I get back all the way to like 25 feet, I usually tie a new leader right on there. I like to keep them 20 to 25 feet or more. Good question though. All right, anything else? We're 22 minutes in. I can sit here and talk fishing all night, guys. I'm in a fishing shop. They give me a key to a fishing shop. I can't believe that I don't walk out with everything in here. I mean, I'm surrounded by, this is like a dream come true some nights. Anyway, love being in here. Anybody got anything else? You're welcome, John. Merry Christmas back to you also. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's wind her down right there. I think it's a good time to do it. Comments are starting to wind down. Hey, don't forget, when this video's over, if you don't mind, I would really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate, if you're getting anything out of this, just throw a subscribe on there. Throw a like on if you want. That's great. If you don't want to, hey, I'm not going to force you in any way. I completely get it. Charter license tips. You know what? We can talk about that next week, Joe. No worries. But also, please, 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 if you got information for your area on the fishing, throw that information in the comments so everybody can come back on here and get that information. And man, that'd be great. Help people out. That'd be great. All right, let's get out of here. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's just a few weeks away. I'm a size large, extra large in shirt. My favorite color is blue. Kidding. All right, we'll see everybody next Sunday, 7 o'clock. All right, we'll see everybody.